All right, good morning. We are here on MLB The Show 26, and we are about to start the next series for our team with the Seattle Mariners. But I am going to give you guys a heads up because I made a little bit of a change here, and you're kind of seeing it right now when you're looking at let's see. Interesting. So, give me 1 second. Excuse me. So, I'm gonna be honest. I'm doing something a little bit. You're looking at the same, you're looking at the same team that we're gonna face. But I made a minor change because I was following some people that I know, and I found out that they were able to get a roster update done a few days ago, and get a lot of basically get the rosters right for opening day. So I decided to go ahead and download that roster update and uh, start over in a sense. So it's gonna be, so I mean, we're gonna be in the same timeline as far as where we were, but the roster and coincidentally the record is gonna be a little bit different because if you remember last time when I did this, we were sitting in last place. This one, we're sitting 2 games above everybody in first place. Now, I just wanted an updated roster because I wanted to have an updated roster for opening day. I, you know, I just wanted to have an updated opening day type of roster to work with that would work. So I figured, what the hell? Why not why not download it and then just sim up to, and then why not just sim up to what we need, and then we go from there. So I figured, what the hell? Why not? So that's what we did, and that's where we're at now. So the Mariners are currently sitting at 13-10. They are 2 games ahead of the Angels, 3 games ahead of the Astros, 4.5 ahead of the A's, and 6.5 ahead of the Rangers. Um, let's see. Um, so the lineups, they are going to be a little bit different. The lineups are, we're looking at J.P. Crawford. It's still J.P. Crawford and Kyle Raleigh, Brendan Donovan, Dominic Canzero, Julio Rodriguez, um, Josh Naylor, Rob Refsnyder, Randy Gilrosarena, and then Kyle Young at second. You'll notice when you look at the bench that Andrew Bliss is not on this roster. He did not make the opening day roster. He is in the minor leagues. The bench players are Victor Robles, Mitch Garver, Andrew Kinzer, Leo Rivas, and Miles Mastrobuoni. And Mastrobuoni right now is on the injured list. Um, He has a finger contusion. He is going to be out for a few days. So that is the look for the major league roster. For AAA, they sent down Luke Raley again. I've got it set where pretty much the computer takes care of everything because I'm not exactly the most in-depth stuff like this. So, but they sent Luke Raley down. Of course, Ryan Bliss is already down there in AAA. Um, we'll see who comes up, comes down. It depends on things. I'm not really all that particular about it. I will say that, and then we have the A ball. I did move up a few players. Most importantly, I moved up Ryan. I moved up Ryan Sloan, and I moved up Cade Anderson, who was drafted this past draft. They had him listed in high A ball. I wanted to get him in double A and give him a chance to start to kind of get better. And hopefully it works. I mean, if it works, cool. If it doesn't, I mean, at least I know. So that's the plan. The rotation for the major leagues is George Kirby, Logan Gilbert, Brian Wu, Luis Castillo, and Bryce Miller. Emerson Hancock was on the initial rotation, but they went ahead, put him in the bullpen, and put Miller back in the rotation. Honestly, I was planning on doing that anyway. I'm not just no. I'd rather have Hancock be a bullpen arm than a starter, but I mean that's just me. The rest of the bullpen is pretty much the same. The only difference is, well, there's two things. The guy I have highlighted here, Casey Ligumina, is in the bullpen, and then also, okay, well, I guess they changed that because Andres Munoz wasn't the initial closer on here. It was Carlos Vargas, but they sent him down to. Okay. Well, I mean, we've got players moving all around, so it's gonna be a fun experience. Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing how Cade Wilson, how he matriculates to the major leagues. I'm hoping that he gets up pretty good. I mean, he's got good stamina right now at 76. His homers 9, is sitting at 60. His Ks per 9 against righties is at 61. His Ks per 9 against lefties is at 61 as well. So get his control up, and he's going to be good. But I mean, he's only 19, I think. Let me see. No, he's 21. I'm sorry. I thought he was younger than that, but he's 21. So I figured, what the hell, bring him up, at least get him out of A ball and get him some live ball experience, and just kind of see what happens. So that's where we're at. Training's already set to auto. We have Miles Mastrobuoni. He is out for a few days with a finger contusion. Brendan Davis is out with a fractured shin. He was on the 10-day list. I went ahead and moved him to the 60 because he has an ETA of 2 to 3 months before he'll come back. So I didn't want to have to worry about that. So I figured just move him to the 60 and just get it over with. All right. So we're gonna take a look. Hang on, I'm trying to find where I'm. That's what I'm looking for. So we have the whole, the whole, the whole top 100 prospects. You got the top 20. Um, Ryan Sloan, Colt Emerson, and Cade Anderson are the top 3 prospects. They're sitting in AA right now. MLB ETA has them all 3 for 2026. I'm going to be honest. Anderson has a better chance right now of getting up to the majors. I'm sorry. Sloan has a better chance of getting up to the majors right now than Anderson. And it's just because, his stamina is already at an 81. His durability is there. He's got to work on a few numbers here and there. Comparison to Cade Anderson, I'm not going to, like with Anderson, I'm not going to screw this up. It would just be horrible. So, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And then, we have all the rest of the prospects, which I covered. I've got, they've got who they've got. We're gonna look through everything and just, make sure we're good. But let's go ahead and get into this 3-game series with the Athletics. Athletics, of course, are sitting at 8-14 right now. We're sitting at 13-10. Game 1, Luis Castillo and Jacob Lopez. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna do quick sim for that one, and then we're gonna jump in and let me see. Hang on. Yeah, then we're gonna jump in. I think we're gonna jump in and we're gonna do game 2. So let's go ahead and quick manage game 1 between Lopez and Castillo and just see what happens. So we get a run in the bottom of the 2nd. Brendan Donovan came around to score off of a Randy Arozarena double, his 4th on the year.
Out. You're out.
Whoa! And the Mariners exploded in the 3rd inning, scoring 5 runs. It started when Julio Rodriguez doubled to left. Kyle Raleigh and Rob Refsnyder scored. It continued as Julio Rodriguez came around to score on a Randy Arozarena double, as did Brendan Donovan. Luis Morales replaced Jacob Lopez after that, and then Dominic Canzone doubled to center. Randy Arozarena came around to score, and that's where we are. We are now sitting in the top of the 4th inning. Castillo facing Nick Kurtz. So we're in the bottom of the 4th. We added 2 more runs in the 4th inning. Rob Refsnyder and Julio Rodriguez scored. Julio doubled to left, drove in Refsnyder, and then Naylor also doubled to left, and Julio scored. So that's where we're at. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Mariners are winning 8-0.
You're out. Out.
The Athletics get a run across the board, making it 8-1 as Jacob Wilson doubled the center and Andy Ibanez came around to score. All right, so we are through 7. And we're still up 8-0. I'm willing to let Castillo go the full way, just because the way he's been able to pitch. So let's see.
You're out.
So he gives up 2 runs in the 8th inning. Jacob Wilson singled to right, and Ibanez came around to score. Nick Kurtz singled to left, and then Denzel Clark came around to score. So we are looking at the bottom of the 8th inning. It'll be Refsnyder, Rodriguez, and Naylor. We do not get anybody on the board. 9th inning is coming. Castillo is still on the mound. He will face Jeff McNeil, Zach Geloff, and Andy Ibanez. McNeil flew out. Geloff hits a single.
Out.
Ibanez flies out. And then Denzel Clark grounds out. The Mariners have defeated the A's 8-3. Randy Arozarena goes 2 for 4. He drives in 3 runs. He hits 2 doubles, comes around and scores a run on his own. Winning pitcher was Luis Castillo. Losing pitcher was Jacob Lopez. For the A's, everybody got a hit. Well, okay. Brent Rooker, Shea Langoliers, and Carlos Cortez didn't manage to get hits. Langoliers did. Nope, never mind. That's the strikeouts. So basically, they had 3 guys that did not get hits for the A's. Lopez goes 2 1/3, gives up 6 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned. Strikes out 3, walks 3. Luis Morales goes 3 2/3, gives up 7 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Michael Kelly goes an inning and 2/3. And then Hogan Harris goes a third of an inning, strikes out 1. For Seattle, everybody, let's see. The only person not to get a hit was J.P. Crawford, but he did draw a walk, so you take it. And Luis Castillo went the full limit, 9 innings, gave up 8 hits, 3 runs, walked 1, struck out 10. Randy Arozarena had 2 doubles. He now has 5 on the gear. Julio Rodriguez had 2 doubles as well. He now has 7. Naylor had a double, as did Dominic Canzone. Naylor has his 4th. Canzone has his 6th. Randy Arozarena and Julio Rodriguez each had 6 RBIs. Arozarena has 16. Rodriguez has 24. Naylor got his 13th RBI, and Canzone his 9th. So game 1 is in the books. Mariners win 8-3. And we will move on to game 2. Game 2 will be Jeffrey Springs taking on Bryce Miller. That will be game 2. Game 3 will be George Kirby versus JT Ginn. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump into game 2. Let's go ahead and jump into it. The Mariners are 14-10. They are first in the AL West. The Athletics are 8-15. They are 4th in the AL West. So let's get this going. We're at T-Mobile Park. It'll be Bryce Miller and Jeffrey Springs. We're going to go ahead and pretty much, unless they suggest anything, I figure pretty much everybody's going to stay in this lineup. And that is the case. So we see the starting lineups. We see who will be starting. And we are about ready to get this game started here from
the
Seattle.
home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
Damn, they threw over 120 pitches. Yeah, that's the one thing I kind of wish I knew doing quick managed games is how many pitches a guy throws. All right, so we're gonna get into it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Take the plate
And
first.
taking the ball for Seattle.
Bryce Miller gets ready to make his fifth start.
Well, I'm
He is
interested
2-1
to
on
see
the
how he
year.
utilizes his sinker to
296
the
ERA,
It's not
127
necessarily
whip,
his go-to primary
15
pitch, but he does
strikeouts.
mix it in when he needs it. He's just
There's
got to
a
make sure that it's
15%
not
strikeout
flat,
rate
otherwise
and
it's
a
going to get hit
6%
hard. So
walkout.
look for
walk
him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning.
Jacob
change it up
Wilson
for a hitter. Also, get those
is
hitters looking
leading it
down
off.
so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jacob Wilson leading things off and takes the strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Foul ball there.
Slider. Middle outside.
Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. That's a
Got
strikeout.
in with the strikeout with the slider. Down
And
goes
time now to check
Jacob
out the
Wilson.
A's lineup. One
So
guy
Nick
leading the way
Kurtz is
offensively
hitting
for this
second,
club right
then
now.
Soderstrom,
Jacob Wilson.
Langeliers,
definitely
Butler,
someone I
Rooker,
always
Cortez,
enjoy, when I get a chance
Ibanez,
to
and
watch
Clark.
him, whether he's hitting in a
McNeil
game or even
is on
taking
the bench
swings
as the
during
lefty.
batting practice. Man, this
Wins.
guy's always
Four-seam
so
fastball.
focused on what
Low
he's doing on that
outside.
task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Nick Kurtz in the
One
box with
misses
one
for a
away
ball.
as he takes ball one.
Kurtz, of course, the AL Rookie of the
He's
Year
an
last
intimidating
year.
presence in the batter's
He's
box.
hitting
I mean, even when
325.
he's swinging and missing,
High middle.
I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but
That one was
I think
fouled
each
off.
pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
Middle
doubt.
outside.
Strike two.
That one's over for a strike. Count goes to 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And
That
they'll
one
do it
is
again.
fouled off.
Sinker. Low middle.
The 1-2. And that one missing low.
That one missed. 2-2.
Splitter. Low middle.
And that one ripped
And that
to
one
left.
is hammered to
Base
left.
hit.
And he's going to
So
get
man
on with a
aboard now with
single.
one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the
Four-seam
left
fastball.
fielder, Tyler
Low
Soderstrom,
outside.
had the day off yesterday.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That one's over for a strike. Soderstrom hitting 250 on the year. 4 homers, 7 RBIs, and OPS
Four-seam
of
fastball.
770.
High outside.
And now the 0-1. Ripped right
And
field.
that
There,
one
that
is
way back,
gone.
And it's gone.
As the A's take the early 2-0 lead
He'll take a
thanks
jog
to
around the
Tyler
bases.
Soderstrom with a homer to right.
It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
One down, and now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only
Got one
late
out.
April, but
Bases
still,
are empty.
hoping he'll turn it around
Langoliers is going to ground out to third
toss to Naylor
and get tossed out
there are two
at
down.
first. 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 4, Lawrence.
So Miller comes back, gets an
Next up
out.
for the A's, Lawrence
And
Butler.
Lawrence Butler
Didn't
is up.
play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series.
Fouled that one off.
Splitter.
Count goes to
Low
what?
outside.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
That one misses for a ball. Count goes to
Sinker.
2-1.
Low middle.
Out to
That
short,
one's
Crawford.
grounded to short. Crawford
Gets
throws
it to
it to
first,
Naylor.
and that'll do it.
So we give up
But
the
two
2-run
come
homer
across
to
score
Tyler
in the inning,
Soderstrom.
courtesy of this 2-run homer.
And let's
It's
see
now a
if
2-0 ball
let's see
game.
how the Mariners
This is AL West action on
respond.
MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And
Jeffrey
on the
Springs
mound for
is
the
on the
A's
mound,
in this one,
making his
Jeffrey
fifth start.
Springs.
He's 2-2.
How about a scouting report on him?
6.86
Try to stay
ERA,
back
a
for that
183
power
whip,
changeup. Speed differential
18
between the fastball and the
strikeouts.
changeup is huge. Hitters
a
have a hard time
19.8%
staying.
strikeout rate.
J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit.
J.P. Crawford is at the dish. He's hitting 278 at this point.
On the
He hits
ground,
the
right
first
side.
pitch from
Ibanez.
Springs, the second,
In
and
plenty of time
rounds
at
out
first.
for the first
One
out.
pitch and 1 out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One
got
guy
Cal
that
Raleigh
get
coming
turned
up
around in the
second.
6th spot. Brendan
On the
Donovan.
bench, we got
And
Miles
Boog, he's hitting under
Mascheroni.
250
We've got
against left-handed
Robles,
pitchers this
Garber,
season, so this
Kinzer,
is gonna
and
be a tough
Rivas.
matchup for
Rivas
him to
is
be
the switch hitter.
productive in. And you know, some guys just
We
don't
have
see
Raleigh
the
as
ball
the
well
switch
from certain
hitter
arm slots.
on
You know, hit the one in the
in
middle,
the
right? If you're
lineup.
seeing more
Everyone
than one
else is
baseball.
either right or
But that appears to
left-handed.
be the case for him right now. Certainly something he really wants to change. He needs to change.
So here comes Springs.
Cal Raleigh,
that's
the
it.
next to
That one
hit, takes
misses.
ball 1.
The A's are 8-15. They are currently ranked. They are currently 9th in the wild card.
Hit on the
And
ground to
Raleigh
short.
hits this one to short. Wilson
Tosses
scoops
to
it up,
first.
throws it to
And
first,
two quick
and
outs
that
in the
is
bottom
out
of the first here
number
tonight.
2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 30, Rob.
Now it's the right
Rob
fielder. Rob
Refsnyder's up. Excuse me. He's hitting 178 on the year. As Springs makes the pitch to Refsnyder.
Ball
That
1.
one misses for a ball. Refsnyder, a former 5th round pick back in 2012.
Here's a high
And he
fly ball
gets a
out
hold
to
of that
center.
one, drives
Clark
it to
under
center.
it.
Clark
And the inning
makes
is
the
over.
catch, and
Nobody
we
left
got
for
an inning
Seattle.
in the
They
books.
trail it here 2-0.
The Athletics are ahead, 2-0.
Back at the ballpark,
Leading off for the
and he
Athletics,
was
the
brilliant
designated
last
hitter,
time out, but
Brent
it's been a tale of 2 games, Siggy.
Yeah, Boog, he's really grinding through this one. A lot of game left to play, though.
Slider. Middle center.
Brent Rooker, the leadoff batter,
one
as he
misses
looks
for a
at ball
ball.
1.
Rooker
No
hitting
curve.
113
Middle outside.
homers in his career through 7 years.
When you
Ball
get ahead in the
two.
That one
count, there's
missed.
no doubt
Count
that
goes
the
to
success
2-0.
rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a
Sinker.
big impact
Low
for him in
middle.
recent games.
That one
Liner,
is
base
hit
hit.
into left. Ref Schneider comes in.
And a good
They
start
throw
to
into the
inning.
infield.
Good start
Rooker
for him in
ends
this
up with a
ballgame
single
tonight.
to
I was
start
talking
the
about
inning.
Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And now Carlos Cortez.
Cortez hitting 122 as he will face Miller.
High inside.
Swings through that one for
Misses a
strike
fastball
two.
twice
Play
in a row.
situation here. He's been
He
working
went
up in
0
the
for
zone.
4 in
Typically,
game
you look
last
for guys to get that ground
yesterday.
ball, see if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The 0-2. Left
He
field.
hits this one to the left. Ref Schneider making a run
Makes the
for it.
grab on the run.
Makes the
And
catch.
there's one away.
And they throw it back in, and we've got one out on the board.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Is Andy
One out
Ibanez
man at
comes to the
first.
plate.
Now it's the second baseman.
Ibanez
Andy
hitting
Ibanez.
243
Four
with a
seam
homer and an
fastball.
RBI.
Low inside.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
One somehow, some way
Four seam
missed.
fastball. Low
I'd
outside.
like to know how. But
Four seam fastball. Low outside.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing.
Four seam
Man at
fastball.
first, one away.
High inside.
that one is fouled off. Count evens at
Four
1.
seam fastball. High middle.
Right through there for a strike.
1-2
Four
as that
seam
one's
fastball.
over.
Low outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul
And he
ball.
fouled that one away.
Four seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a line
that
drive, and that
one
one's a base
is
hit out into left center field.
Lined into the outfield.
Quick throw back in.
And we
Lead
got
runner
runners
up
at first and
with one
second
gone.
with
Back
one
against
out.
the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Four seam
Denzel
fastball.
Clark up next for the A's.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Clark
Runner at
hitting
first base.
213.
Get 2, get out of this.
1 homer, 10 RBIs,
Four seam
544
fastball. High inside.
OPS.
2 on, 1 out. High fly
And
ball
he's
right
gonna
field.
hit that
Ref
one in the
Snyder
right.
on the move and makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third.
And we got runners at the corners with 2 outs as we go back to the top of the order.
Shortstop, Jacob.
And Jacob Wilson
So the
will come
batting
to
order
the dish.
turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. Fouled off
Wilson
down the right side.
fouled that one off, and that's going to be
Four seam
strike
fastball.
1.
Low inside.
2 on, 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
Misses for a ball.
Splitter. Low middle.
Next offering is
That
fouled
one's
back.
fouled off. Count goes to 1 and 2.
Four seam fastball. High inside.
The 1-2.
And that one is hit up
And a
the
run
middle.
comes in.
Run comes across. Score is now 3-0 A's.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Four seam fastball.
First and second,
outside.
2 outs. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit, just missed.
Four seam
First
fastball.
and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Out towards right center.
And
That's well
Kurtz
struck.
hammers this one to
Carrying.
right, and that
And
is
gone.
gone.
It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's
Miller.
6-0.
Oh my God, the A's are now ahead 6-0, and we are not even out of the second inning yet.
Well, he put
This
a really nice
is
swing on that one, and
crazy.
everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. He's already homered in this game.
Well, they've been able to
So
score
Emerson
4 runs off
Hancock
of him in
and
this inning. This is
Casey
where you want to just
Legamina
get as
will
much as
be
you
coming,
can, given
will
one of those
be
tough
going to
innings
the
where it's going to be
bullpen.
hard for him to recover in the next
At
one.
this point, we're just trying to get out of this inning.
Nope. Ball one.
Soderstrom getting the start in left. Hitting third in the lineup.
Slider.
His slugging percentage so
Center.
far this year right around .480.
Aye.
Sinker. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
1-2 count with 2 outs.
On the
And
ground.
Soderstrom
And
fouled that
foul
one
ball.
off.
Sinker. Low middle.
That
Now there's
one
a bullet
is hit
down
into
the line.
left.
Around first and
And
hustling for
he's going to
second.
get 2.
In safely.
The inning
It's
will
a double
continue.
and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one.
And the
both for extra
A's
bases.
are-
Gotta feel good about that. Nice job of driving that pitch.
They're ahead.
On a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't
And
always
that one
translate.
is hit up the
Base hit
middle.
into center field.
Runner's going to
Heading for
come
the plate.
across.
He'll
Score's
score.
going to
It's
be
an
7-0
RBI single.
now.
It's 7-0.
As Langoliers
Runner
gets
at
the
first
single.
with 2 away. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Outside. Splitter. Low middle.
Hey.
Sinker. Low outside.
He fouled that one off. Count goes 1-2.
Slider. Low inside.
Here's a 1-2. And that one missing
That one
inside
misses.
a sharp slider.
Miller already up to 45 pitches. But,
Sinker.
you know,
Low outside.
giving up 6 runs in an inning will
Battling here as he
help
fouls
with
it
that.
away.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And that one is lifted in
And
the
that
air.
one is
Canzone
hit
on the move to
left.
the gap.
Canzone
And that'll do
makes the catch. We're getting the hell out of here. We're going to the bottom of the
5 runs in
second.
the inning as they bat around.
And
down to the bottom of the second.
the
It's
A's
the
are
A's
ahead.
7 and the Mariners nothing. This
7-0.
is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back at T-Mobile Park,
Leading off,
Julio Rodriguez.
the center fielder,
One of the best bats in the league this season, Siggy.
Yeah, line drives, gap to
Rodriguez
gap. He's
hitting
doing it all, Boog.
364.
Those extra base hits are just piling up.
Roman Anthony is leading the league at 414.
That one fouled
Rodriguez
off.
fouled that one off. Rodriguez was named to the All-Star team last year. His 3rd time.
On the
And he's
ground
going
to
to
the
hit
left.
that one to 3rd.
Slings it
And
across.
ground
That's
out.
one out the
For
bottom of the
out
second.
number 1.
batting fifth, the first baseman,
And
number
now
12,
it's Josh Naylor.
Naylor.
Josh Naylor comes up. He's hitting 289.
Out there to
And
center.
Naylor hits this
Clark
one to
under
center.
This one.
Clark is
2
going
away
to
now.
catch it, and it's going to be out number 2.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Brendan.
And up next for Seattle, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan's hitting 304 on the year.
Slider right there.
Misses the
Pitch
slider.
started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Out towards right center field.
Donovan hits
Clark
this one
on
to
his
the right
way
center.
over,
Clark
and
comes
that's
in,
the inning.
makes the catch. 2 innings in the
Nothing
books.
doing here
A's
this half.
ahead.
We played 2 full. It's the A's 7 and
7-0.
the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Four-seam fastball.
All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to the bullpen, and we're going to bring in oh my God, yeah. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and bring in Emerson Hancock.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Mariners,
Number
This
Emerson
will be his
Hayes.
9th appearance this
And
year.
compared to a lot of
He
other
has a
relievers,
330
strikeouts have not been a big
338
weapon for him this
ERA.
year, so the defense should be active.
A 20% strikeout rate.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
There's the strike.
Gets that one over for a strike.
Sinker. Low middle.
And
Bounce
that
to the
one
right
is
side, and
fouled
it
off.
goes just foul.
Low inside.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
That one missed for a ball. Count goes to 1-2.
Slider. Middle outside.
Got him swinging.
Got him with
He'll
the
be
slide.
beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got to pitch
Rooker
to hit,
strikes
and just
out.
couldn't get to it. I think that slider really
next
caught
for
way
the
more of the
A's,
plate than it was supposed to.
Sinker.
So
Low
digging
middle.
in, Carlos Cortez.
Cortez watches that one for a strike.
Circle change. Low
He was
outside.
a free agency pickup back in 2024.
That clips the zone. That is strike
Then for
two.
a strike,
Let
count
that
goes to
change up
1-2.
up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
With a
Fights it
foul
off.
ball.
You'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And a
And
foul
another
ball. He
foul
stays
ball.
alive.
Circle change. Low outside.
Strike three.
Got him
That's
on
two in a row.
the
Very strong
circle
coming out of the
change.
pen so far.
Cortez
As he punches
gets
out the first
punched
two batters
out.
he's faced in this one, getting straight to work.
next
Man,
for
it's
the
talked
A's,
about a lot,
the
but
second
relievers
baseman,
are just so
Andy.
electric these
Four-seam
days.
fastball.
These aren't fun at bats
High
if you're a
outside.
hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Ibanez. Now the
Ibanez
box
misses
comes up
that
empty
one.
with a swing there. Fouled off left
Fouled
side.
that one off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Two down, nobody on. That
Nope,
one
that's a
just
ball.
Missed that one. Count
Really
goes to
good take,
1-2.
especially with two strikes.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
fouled off.
And
they'll do it
another
again.
foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here's a 1-2. Cold out on
Got that one.
strikes.
Strike
And he
three. So we're
strikes
going to the
out
bottom of the
side in
third. Hancock
Nothing
comes
doing
in.
there for the A's, but they're still in control. It's 7-0.
Puts a little bit of work in. A's are ahead,
Here's the
7-0.
ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Randy
Austin Riley got his 500th RBI. Henderson collects 5 RBIs against the Royals. And then Ohtani K's 11 while allowing no runs against the Rockies. Interesting. Randy of Rosarena against Jeffrey Springs.
That's the
Rosarena
third.
grounds that one to third.
Long throw to
And
first.
that's going to be
One
out
pitch
number
and one
1.
out.
batting eighth. The left
Dominic
fielder, number
Canzone
8,
will hit
Dominic.
next. 1 for 4
Dominic
with a double in
Canzone
yesterday's
hitting
game.
167.
And a foul ball.
Fouled that one off. Canzone second on the team with doubles with
Now the
6.
0-1. On the
And
ground,
he
right
grounds that
side.
one to first.
Kurtz
That's going to be
takes
out
it to the
number
bat,
2.
and 2 straight set
Batting
down to
ninth,
begin the bottom of the
second
third.
baseman, Cole
The A's have gotten 2 outs quickly. As
Cole
we are
Young
about to
up
watch
next for the
Cole
Mariners.
Young come to the dish.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Young
Foul
hitting
ball.
270 on the year. He was a first-round pick back in 2022.
Yeah, the
By the
lefty with the
Mariners.
0-1. Now fly
And
ball to
he's
right
going to
center.
line this
Butler
one to
moving
right.
under it.
Butler is going to
And
make
that
the
is
catch.
that.
3 innings in the
9
books.
straight
A's
retired
ahead.
here to start the
7-0.
game. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back at T-Mobile
Leading off for
Park,
the Athletics,
leading off
the center
Denzel
fielder,
Clark.
number 1,
Sinker.
Denzel.
Low inside.
You know what? We're going to go ahead. We're going to jump ahead. we're going to jump ahead to the 7th inning. At this point, it's, you know, it's getting crazy. So we're just going to go ahead and just jump to the 7th.
Ball 4, take your base. You're out. Out, out, out. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. Out. Out. 3. You're out. Out. That's ball 4. Out, out.
So we finally put up 2 runs. We put them up in the 6th inning. We're still down 7-2 as we enter the 7th inning. Interesting.
Top of inning number 7. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's.
7-2 now
High
on the top of
outside.
the 7th.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Swings and lines a
That
base
one
hit into
is
left field.
hit the left.
And
Canzone
aboard on the leadoff single.
makes the grab.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
We're just going to sit him down.
Four-seam
We're
fastball.
going to bring
Inside.
a lefty and a righty
Digging
up.
in, Nick Kurtz.
We're going to try to get Hancock through this inning.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Swing and a ground
Yeah,
ball.
that one's
And
fouled.
that's just foul.
Sinker. Low outside.
Stays alive.
And another foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
To the right side.
And that one
One at
is
second. And 2. What a play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher
we
covering
get the double
first,
play there.
and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Base is empty
Four-seam
after the
fastball.
double play.
High
Tyler
outside.
Soderstrom digs in now. He's already homered here in this one.
All right, so we are in the top of the
Four-seam
7th.
fastball. High outside.
Swing
That
and a
one
miss.
is swing and a
It's 0-1.
miss. Soderstrom 2 for 3 with a homer, double, 2 RBIs, and came across.
Circle
2
change.
down, nobody on.
Scored 2
Here in the
runs.
top
Zone.
half of inning number 7. Swing
And
and a
that
bouncer
one
towards
grounded
third.
to third.
Sends it across the first.
And that's going to
Inning
be the
over.
out.
A's go quickly and quietly there.
So we're going to
They're
the
still on
bottom
top,
of the
7-2.
7th. Seattle down 7-2.
Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. They've got a potent lineup.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just, at least for the rest of this game, I'm just going to quick manage when we hit, and I'm going to do the pitching going forward. So that, yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to do it. What the hell? So we managed to take the lead 8-7. We scored 6 runs in the bottom of the 7th. I gotta be honest, I don't know what the hell happened.
Back in Seattle, we go to the 8th.
So
Shea Langoliers.
we're in the
Now
top
at
of the
plate.
8th inning.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to...
It is 8-7, and I've got questions. So we're gonna look at the game log. I'm I'm trying to figure out what the hell happened. Okay, so apparently this is what happened. I will be back in just a second. Okay, so apparently what happened in the 7th was Canzone got hit by a pitch. Young singled to center. Crawford grounded out to Langoliers. Canzone and Young moved up. Riley lined out to Ibanez. Ref Snyder singled to right. Canzone and Young scored. Rodriguez hit a single to center. They brought in a new pitcher. Naylor grounded, hit a single to the left. Ref Snyder scored. Rodriguez moved to second. Donovan got walked. Rodriguez and Naylor moved up. Rosarena hit a single to left. Rodriguez scored. Naylor and Donovan moved up again. Ferguson came in the pitch. Canzone grounded, hit a single to center. Naylor came around to score. Donovan came around to score. Rosarena advanced to third. Young got walked. Crawford flew out to Butler, and that one ended up being the final out. It took 47 pitches. We managed to score 6 runs. We got 2 walks. We left 3 runners on base. I honestly just don't know what the hell happened. But I'm starting to think that, I don't know. But we're going to move on. It's going to be the top of the 8th.
Get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
I'm going to take a look at what we've got. Let's see. Langoliers is up. I think I'm going to go to the bullpen because of the fact that how many pitches Hancock has thrown, and I'm going to bring in Jose A. Ferreira and let him pitch.
Now pitching for the
Jose
Mariners.
A. Ferreira
He will make his
comes on now.
13th appearance
And we
this
all know
year.
about his slider.
He's
It's
0
just
for 1,
filthy,
0
man.
and 1
One of the best
as a
ones
whole.
in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very
he's
high.
doing
and
pretty
it
good.
breaks a ton.
High inside.
For a reliever, he's not doing half bad.
Slider. Low inside.
And that one
Ripped to
is
short,
grounded
snagged
to
on a
short.
bounce.
Snag.
Tosses to first,
And the throw to
Thornton
first.
down to
Out
begin the
number
8th.
1.
The right fielder, number 4, Lawrence Butler.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 3 in this one.
Two-seam fastball. Low outside.
That one hammered.
And that
but
one
pulled foul.
is foul.
Two-seam fastball. Low middle.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
He misses that one. Count goes to 0 and 2.
But a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss.
And strike 3.
Strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and
Butler goes down.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there.
Strike.
It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off
And
speed.
that's out
earlier
number
in the
2.
at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to
Brent
prevent extra
Rooker
bases.
is up. He is 2 for 3.
Circle change. Low middle.
All one.
That one missed for a ball. 27,088 in attendance here tonight.
Two-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Swing
That
and a
one
ground
is
ball out
lined
to short.
Cropper
Over to
throws
first.
it over.
That's the inning.
8 in the
And
books.
1, 2, 3
Mariners
go the
still.
A's. We've got a
Mariners
good
in
one
ahead.
here.
8-7.
It's 8-7. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the
Moving
Mariners
on
catcher.
to the bottom of the
Cal
8th.
Raleigh.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not.
Let's move on. We're going to go ahead and quick sim the bottom of the 8th and see what happens with. So we don't get a run across, and it's now the top of the 9th. Mariners are ahead 8-7.
Back at T-Mobile Park.
And
We go to
we're
the
going to let
ninth.
Jose Ferrer
Carlos Cortez getting ready to hit.
try to close this out.
And fouled off.
We're going to go ahead, warm up Andres Munoz, just in case. We're going to keep Matt Brash ready, again, just in case, but way Ferrer's been throwing,
Comes up
may not
empty.
need to.
That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late
That
swing
one on
that
the
maybe you're
ground
not
to
sure
first.
about, but some
Picks
way
it up, tags the
somehow
bag, out
climb
number
back into this
1.
at bat through the count.
For the A's, the second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Andy
Andy
Ibanez is up. He is
up
1
next
for
for the
3.
A's. Known for his late inning heroics.
High outside.
And Ibanez lines this one to left.
2 away.
That's going to be
That's
out
so
number
frustrating.
2.
You hit the ball hard, you understand the situation, you want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward
Denzel
right there,
Clark
and just going
is
to have
up.
to sit on it.
Two-seam
So it's their last chance in this one. Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
circle change. Middle outside.
Ferrer looking for his first save of the year. He's got it.
And he got it.
And the Mariners.
That one
lead
was
this
lined to
series
nail
by a
her.
game apiece.
And the series is even at 1.
Comeback. I'm almost speechless. This team showed
Mariners
patience.
win
They grinded out the
8-7.
at-bats and had quality at-bats, did exactly what they needed to climb back in a ball game with this kind of deficit. Excellent job to get the W today.
And a final 8-7. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
We pick up the win 8-7. And Seattle mounted the comeback, down 7-0. As the A's fall, I can honestly say I did not see this being the end. I thought we were going to lose. The Mariners lead the series 2-0. Emerson Hancock gets the win. He went 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, struck out 6, no runs earned. Justin Sterner gets saddled with the loss. He lasted 0 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, and walked a guy. Ferreira gets the save, his first of the year. Springs goes 6 1/3, 5 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 3 walks. Scott Barlow goes a third of an inning, gives up 2 hits, 2 runs. Sterner goes gets nothing. He gives up 2 hits, 2 runs, walked 1, and then Tyler Ferguson gets credited with the blow and save. He goes an inning and a third, gives up a hit, walked a guy, and struck out 1. For the for the Mariners, Miller goes 2 innings, gives up 8 hits, 7 runs, struck out 1 guy. Hancock goes 5, gives up 2 hits, strikes out 6. Ferreira goes 2 innings, strikes out 1, gets his first save of the year. Mariners win 8-7. They are ahead 2 games to none over the Athletics, with Game 3 coming up. In Game 3, it will be JT Ginn versus George Kirby. And, that will be interesting. So, apparently, Teddy McGraw has been added to the IL. And he has a strained tricep. He will be out 1 to 6 days. So, we will move on to Game 3. Kirby versus Ginn. And, we will move into quick manage for this one. Mariners are 15-10, looking for the 3-game sweep. A's are 8-16. Basically, they're just looking to try to avoid getting swept. Mariners will be donning their home uniforms. And we're going to open the roof today, which is a little bit of a surprise. Usually the roof has been closed, but, it is what it is. George Kirby, JT Ginn. I don't know who all is going to end up taking the day off, if anybody. We'll see. So, Naylor needs a day off. Okay. I guess Andrew Kinzer could fill in. And that'll be it. So, let's get into this. Kirby.
You're out.
And JT Ginn.
Out. You're out.
So we're through. No, almost through 4. No score. And Mariners get a run in the bottom of the 4th inning. It was a Cal Raleigh homer to center. Right off the rip to start the 4th. His 8th of the year. And the M's are ahead 1-0. And let's see. Hogan Harris is now in the game for the A's. When did he get put in? Oh, he got put in the bottom. He got put in the bottom of the 4th. Apparently, JT Ginn got injured. So he struck out. Okay. So we're still up 1-0 as we're going to the 6th inning. Game's tied now at 1 as the A's tied it. Jacob Wilson homer to right, his 6th of the year. Game still tied at 1 going into the 7th. Going into the 8th, we are tied at 1. Bottom of the 8th, still tied at 1.
You're out.
And we're going into the 9th inning. Game is still tied at 1. Lawrence Butler, Brendan Rooker, and Jeff McNeil will be facing George Kirby. Butler singles.
3.
Rooker strikes out, but Butler moves up to second. McNeil is next up.
Out.
He grounds out. Butler still at second. Andy Ibanez at the plate. And
Pinch hitting for the A's, number 2, Daryl Hernandez.
Gabriel Hernandez will be facing George Kirby instead of Ibanez.
3.
And he strikes out. So Justin Sterner is in the game right now. For the A's, he will face Dominic Canzone, Julio Rodriguez, and Andrew Knenzer. Maybe. All right, Canzone singles. Rodriguez is up next.
Ow!
And he hit into a fielder's choice. Kinzer is next up.
Ow!
He flew out. Rodriguez is still at first. 2 outs. Ref Snyder is up against Sterner.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
And
Number
now he's up
44,
against Tyler Ferguson.
Ferguson.
And there was an error committed. Ref Snyder moved up to second. We got runners at second and third. 2 outs. Randy Arozarena is at the dish with a chance to end this game before we get to extras.
That's ball 4.
He drew a walk, and now it is up to Cole Young to see what happens.
Ball 4.
Young.
Take your base.
Walked. The winning run crosses. The Mariners defeat the A's 2-1. George Kirby goes 9 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run, walked 5, struck out 13. Justin Sterner gets credited with the loss as the A's get swept by the M's. JT Ginn goes 3 2/3, gives up 3 hits, 1 run, strikes out 6. Hogan Harris goes 2 innings, striked out 3. Berto goes an inning and a third, gives up a hit, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Sterner goes an inning and a third, gives up a hit, a run, walked 1, and then Tyler Ferguson doesn't even last an inning. He gives up 2 walks, which basically pushes across the winning run. And here we are. For the Mariners, George Kirby goes 9 innings, gives up 3 hits, 1 run, was earned, walked 5, struck out 13. He has an ERA of 3.11. And we did not get a lot of hits. Actually, we only got hits from 3 guys. Brendan Donovan had 2. Dominic Canzone had 2, and then Kyle Raleigh had 1. Crawford did draw a walk. Arozarena and Cole Young drew 2. So, yeah. Raleigh had his 8th homer of the year, his 21st RBI of the year. Cole Young his 5th, which, again, ended up being the game winner. And again, the A's dropped this one 2-1. They lose the series 3-0 to Seattle, as we will be moving on. And we'll be adding another one to the IL, this one from AA, as Johnny Familo pulled his scoring. He's going to be out 1 to 6 days. So we have a road trip to St. Louis, and then a road trip to Minnesota before we end the month of April. So that will be interesting. Alright, so we are about to make our way into Minnesota. St. Louis. God damn it. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so we have a 3-game series with the St. Louis Cardinals coming up. Logan Gilbert, Brian Wu, and Luis Castillo excuse me, will be the 3-game set against St. Louis. And then we will head to Minnesota to face the Twinkies. St. Louis is 13-11 at this point. We are 16-10. The Cardinals are 2.5 games behind the Cubs in the National League Central. The Mariners are 4 games ahead of the Astros in the American League West. Yankees are a game and a half ahead of Toronto in the AL East. The White Sox have a 2-game lead over the Twins. The Marlins have a 1-game lead over the Phillies, and the Dodgers lead San Francisco by 3. So game 1, it will be Logan Gilbert and Hunter Dobbins. Game 2 will be Matthew Liberatore versus Brian Wu. And then game 3, Luis Castillo and Michael McGreevy. We'll go ahead and jump into game 1 and get that started. We will be doing quick manage for game number 1. Maybe we'll drop in. Maybe we'll drop in later in the game. Right now, well, okay, interesting uniform choice. I'll go with it. Alrighty. We have Logan Gilbert versus Hunter Dobbins. And let's get started.
You're out.
So the Mariners put up 2 runs in the top of the first and take the lead 2-0. J.P. Crawford and Brendan Donovan come across the score as Julio Rodriguez doubled to left, giving the Mariners a 2-0 lead early.
Out. 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 You're out.
Cardinals tied at 2 as we go to the 4th inning. Pedro Pogs, I don't know. He came around to score off an Ivan Herrera single, and then Lars Nootbaar scored off of a single by Roman Juarez. So the game is tied at 2 going into the 4th inning.
Out.
Still 2-2. 3-2 now as we enter the 5th. Cardinals took the lead. Victor Scott II scored off of a Jose Furman double to left.
Out.
Still 3-2 going into the bottom of the 5th inning.
Out.
We are now in the 6th. Ryan Stank is on the mound for the Cardinals.
Out.
Gilbert still pushing along. Another run comes across. It is now 4-2 Cardinals. Pedro Pogs homered to center his 4th of the year. And we're going to go ahead and pull Gilbert. In the bottom of the 7th, we're going to go ahead and bring in Edward Bazardo.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 83, Edward Bazardo.
And let him pitch. Riley O'Brien is on the mound for the Cardinals.
You're out. 3.
Interesting.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Whoa, that's not good. No, we just scored. They just scored another run.
Out. 3. Out.
So they scored another run. Cardinals are up 5-3. Mason Wynn came across on a Pedro Pogs single to left. Last chance for the Mariners. It'll be Refsnyder, Rosarina, and Miles Mastrobuoni against Riley O'Brien, I believe.
Now pitching
Nope.
for the Cardinals,
Mats.
number 49, Matt
Swanson. Oh, okay. Should be interesting.
3.
Refsnyder strikes out.
That's ball 4.
Rosarina draws a walk.
First base.
Mastrobuoni gets hit by a pitch, so we got 2 runners on. J.P. Crawford at the dish with only 1 out.
3.
Crawford strikes out. Kyle Raleigh is up. He is 0 for 3 on the day. Can he get a hit? He strikes out. Cardinals pick up the victory 5-2 over the Mariners. Pedro Pog goes 3 for 4 with a homer, 2 RBIs. Ryan Stank gets the credit for the win. Logan Gilbert the loss. We only got 4 hits on the day. 2 of them were from Crawford, 1 from Rodriguez, and 1 from Rosarena. Gilbert goes 6, gives up 8 hits, 4 runs, walked 2, struck out 8. Bazardo goes 2 innings, gives up 2 hits, a run, walked 1, and struck out 2. For the Cardinals, they had 10 hits. Only 3 guys had none. 2 of those 3 drew walks. Nick Barr drew 2 walks of his own. Alec Burleson did not draw anything. He went 0 for 3. And then Mason Wynn, he went 0 for 3, but he did draw a walk. Hunter Dobbins goes 4 1/3. He gives up 3 hits, 2 runs, walked 5, struck out 3. Ryan Stank gets credit for the victory. He goes an inning and a third, strikes out 2. Ryan Fernandez goes an inning, gives up a hit, walks 1, strikes out 2. Riley O'Brien goes an inning and a third, strikes out 3. And then Matt Saban goes an inning, walks 1, strikes out 3. Cardinals, again, pick up the victory, 5-2. Game number 2, it'll be Matthew Levator versus Brian Wu. Cardinals lead the series 1-0. Mariners are 16-11. Cardinals are 14-11. We are still 4 games ahead of the Astros. We are 4 games ahead of the Angels, 6.5 ahead of the Mariners, and 7.5 ahead of the A's. In the Central, the Cardinals are a 1.5 games behind the Cubs. Pirates are 3 games back. Brewers are 3.5, and the Reds are 7. Let's go ahead and get into game number 2 of this series. It'll be Brian Wu versus Matthew Levator. Okay, all right. So we'll let Robles play for Ref Snyder. And we'll get into this one. So game number 2, Mariners, Cardinals. Let's get into it.
Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
All right, let's get into it. Game number 2, Mariners,
and we'll be
Cardinals.
back with the first pitch right after this. Starting on the mound in this one, Matthew Liberatore. What should we keep an eye on here?
Really labored his last time
Sixth start.
out. 4+
He's 3-1.
innings, wasn't able to qualify
ERA of
for the win.
196.
Unfortunately,
Whip of
got a no
113.
decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Just about ready to roll. J.P. Crawford digs in now.
And Crawford
on its way.
drilled that one. And Seattle opens it up with a homer.
The first batter of the game leaves
J.P.
the yard,
Crawford.
and the Mariners have the lead.
His
It's
6th
1-0.
of the year
He only
as the
needed one
Mariners
swing to square it up.
Not wasting
ahead
any time in that
1-0 right off the
Aggressive,
bat.
and it paid off.
Seattle
So much for settling
first
into this
pitch,
game, Boog.
jumps
No
in,
courtesy
and
first pitch take right there. He was ready from the
he just
second he stepped into the
lasered
box,
that
got a
one
pitch to hit, jumped all
into
over
the
it. I tell you
outfield,
what,
and
that'll
that
fire
one
up the guys
was
in your dugout.
gone. Exit velocity of 104.7. If it's projected to go
Stepping in, Cal
370.
Raleigh, looking for better results than last night. He went 0 for 4. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series.
And
hard
Raleigh
on the ground
hits
to
that one to short.
Whips it to first.
Rounds out,
One
and
away.
that's going to be
That
out
ground
number
ball may have
1.
him back on track after the homer. Take a look at the lineup. The sluggers
Robles
in this
is
lineup
gonna-
might not be too happy
hit
about
third.
the fact
He's
that the
gonna
wind
play
is
right.
blowing in
Rodriguez.
today, Chris.
Yeah,
Naylor,
pitchers
Donovan,
talk
Rosarena,
about how good it
Canzone,
feels
and
when
Young.
the wind is at their back. And for
Rivas
hitters,
is the switch
you almost
hitter.
feel
Garver,
like beyond
Kinzer,
just
and
the
Ref
pitcher
Schneider.
coming at you, you've got this other force
And then,
coming against
the
you.
other
So
one.
important to try
Robles
to get on top
hitting
of the ball
267.
in terms of hitting line drives. Maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning
And
track.
Lifted in
Rosarena
the air, left
hits
field,
this
pretty
one
well struck.
into left field, but it will
Two
be
down.
caught. 2 outs.
Batting fourth, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio
Julio
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez
He
is
is
a
quite an
douche.
athlete.
Hitting
I mean, you look around
347.
the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
And this one
center,
is
a
hit
base
into
hit.
center.
And that
It's going to be a
extends the
base
inning.
hit. Inning will
I
continue.
don't think that pitch would have been
As
called a
Rodriguez
strike.
gets the single.
He did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up
Josh
the middle for a
Naylor
knock.
coming to the bat.
Here's Josh Naylor looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night.
Ball.
He watches that one for a ball. Naylor hitting 278. 4 homers, 15
Rodriguez
RBIs.
leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's a ball.
One's inside for a ball. Count goes to 2-0.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and now 3-0.
3-0 count. Donovan is on deck. Rodriguez is at first.
And ball 4 to a ball.
And Naylor draws the walk. Runners at first and second with 2 outs.
Brendan
As
Donovan.
Brendan
up
Donovan
next for the
comes to the
Mariners.
dish. His first trip back to St. Louis since the trade over the winter.
This might be the most pressure you
Donovan
put on this
watches
guy
that
today.
one
You
for
got
a ball.
one run in, you got to try to get another one.
Donovan
or maybe
hitting
2.
300 on the year
2 on, 2 outs.
coming into this game. As Levator is feeling the pressure
Can't find it
early.
here. That's 6 straight balls.
Tough spot
Damn.
right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some
Donovan
runs.
swings and
Got it
misses.
started a
It's
little
2
too
and 1.
early. Strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter
And
comes.
he hits
and the
this one
bottom
to the
just
right.
falls out of it.
Drops for a
Base
hit.
into the outfield.
Rodriguez
The
comes
run
around to
in
score.
from second, and they
M's
lead
are
by
up
2.
2-0.
Comes through with the
Brendan
RBI.
Donovan drives an
Nice line drive
RBI
to the
in.
pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. First
the
and
M's
second,
are
2 outs.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Randy Rosarena is up.
All one.
He watches
This
that
one kicks
one.
away a little as he can't
Ball
squeeze
one.
it.
Rosarena hitting .289, 915 OPS, 5 homers, 17 RBIs.
2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Swings through that one out in front that
Missed
time.
strike. We got 2 runs already across the board.
That's a strike.
That
and he
one's
inches closer
in
to
for a
getting
strike,
out of
and
the
he
jam.
says,
Now he's challenging
"Wait a
called
second."
strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll
And the
overturn
call is
So they've still
overturned.
got
Count
both their
goes to
challenges.
2-1.
Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball.
Rosarena fouled that one off.
Got him.
And
For the
strike
K.
3. So
Good job at damage
Mariners
control
are
right
up
there.
2-0
But 2 runs
as
for 'em and they jump ahead.
Levator
Bottom
gives
half
up
of inning
2.
number 1 coming up. It's the Mariners
And we're
2
moving to
and
the bottom of the
Cardinals
first
coming up. This
as the
is
Cardinals
Mariners
get ready to
baseball
come
on
to
the
the
show
dish.
Northwest. We go to the bottom of the first.
Brian
on the
Wu
hill for the
is
Mariners.
on the hill.
Brian Wu. What do you have on him,
And
Chris?
5 appearances. He
He's
is
someone
1-4 with
that can rely on
a
to provide quality
6.14
innings in almost
ERA.
every one of his starts, Boo.
A
He knows how to
164
command the
whip.
mound. His stuff is good.
25.5
He gets off to
strikeout
a
rate,
fast start.
a 7.8
Look out.
walk
It could be a
rate.
tough day for this lineup.
The leadoff
Let's see
batter,
how it goes.
Getting ready to
fielder,
hit.
Number 21, Lars Nootbaar.
Fastball for a strike.
That one's in for a strike.
All one.
That one misses. Ball one. Out off count goes to 1-2.
The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see
And
another.
another foul ball. And another foul ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck
Got
him out.
Nootbaar on the
1 out.
strikeout. He goes down.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Batting 7, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Thomas
So on the bench,
Sajazi.
Chase,
Yeah, Boog, he just
Chase
hasn't been
Davis.
himself at all lately. I mean,
Then
it's hard
Mason
to know if
Wynn,
it's
Jordan
mechanical,
Walker.
if it's mental. It's just a
oh.
struggle all the way around.
lot
It's
of
something
players.
that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a
Misses for
time.
a ball.
Ivan Herrera, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Ball 2.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fastball
that's
is
off the plate.
outside.
Really good take, especially with 2
Count is
strikes.
full, 3-2. Alec Burleson is on deck as Herrera waits for the pitch. Foul ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. This to third.
And that one's
Donovan
grounded to third. Donovan throws it over.
sends it across to
That's
first.
out
He
number
made the
2.
pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Alex Burleson.
Alec Burleson will hit next.
Burleson is at the plate.
That one
No,
close.
he
ruled
watches
the
that
ball.
one for ball
And
1.
that is ball 1.
Think he wanted
Burleson
that call
leads
in
the
upper
team
part of the
with
zone,
4
but just
home
didn't
runs.
get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
That one pushed foul out of play off to
And
the
that
left.
one's fouled off.
High fly ball out to left field.
Hit the left field.
settles under,
Canzone makes the
brings it
catch.
in. And that's the third out.
And 1 inning in the
Nothing
books.
doing here this
M's
half.
still
It's
up
on to
2
inning number 2
nothing.
in St. Louis. The Mariners lead it 2-0. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back here at Busch Stadium. Haven't seen the same dominance we're accustomed to, Singy. It's still early. Let's see if he can get the mojo back.
Yeah, it's a long game, Boog, and he's shown he can grind through outings like this.
Dominic Canzone is up. He's hitting 180.
Dominic Canzone, the
Watches that
leadoff
one
batter,
for a
as he
ball.
looks at ball 1.
Canzone acquired from Arizona back in 23.
Hammered down the right
fouled
side.
that
The
one
foul.
off. Count.
Liberator,
1
a
and
6'4
1.
lefty, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That one's fouled off. Count goes 1 and 2.
That's to third.
That one's hit the third.
Tosses to
Goes
first.
across, and
One
that's
out
going
in
to be
second.
out number 1.
Batting ninth, second baseman Cole Young.
Cole Young coming to the dish.
And now for
He's
Seattle,
hitting
Cole
262.
Young.
5 RBIs with a 713 OPS.
This one popped up.
And this one is
Weatherholt
popped up
should
into
have
the
this one.
infield. Well, just
And
slightly
there's 2
off.
down.
And that's going to be out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford's
Here's the Mariners
up.
leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. He's
Well,
already
he let
homered
things
here in
off
this
with
one.
a homer. And frankly, if he could do it again, I could see it. So, Crawford.
And that one
And he
fouled off.
fouled that one off.
2 down, nobody on.
Yankees bullpen is doing
Close
some
one,
good
doesn't
things
get
with
the
the
call.
O's
And the count is 1-1.
with an
Catcher
ERA of
challenge,
less
we'll
than
take
1.
another look. And
over
that
the last
just
9
scraped the
games.
zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
0-2 count, 2 outs. Crawford at the dish.
Stays
He
alive.
fouled that one off. And here we go again with the next pitch.
Swing
And
and a miss.
Crawford
Struck him
swings
out.
and misses.
Had him out front for strike
So,
3. Nobody
going
left
to
for
the bottom of
Seattle,
the second.
but they're on top 2-0.
M's are ahead 2-0.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias is up, and he'll face Brian
Well,
Wu.
an 0-0 count.
That
Not
one's
every
in.
strike is a
First
good
strike.
strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Urias signed out of Mexico.
Swing and a miss at a
Swung and missed
slider.
on that
Well,
one.
you got the hitter already chasing that
Eric
nasty
Summerskill
slider. If you're on the
is
mound, you just
behind
want to
the
expand
plate,
the zone right now. Get
calling
a swing and
balls and
miss
strikes.
and get through this at bat.
And Wu with the next pitch.
Ball 1 there.
That's a ball. One-two count.
And a
And he
foul ball,
fouled
he
that one
stays
off.
alive.
Count stays at 1-2. And another foul ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
And another. This is becoming quite a battle between Urias and Wu.
This one
And
in the
Wu
air,
hits
center
this one
field.
in the center.
He's got it.
Rodriguez
One
makes the
down.
catch, and that is out number one.
First baseman,
Pedro Pajes now at the plate. One of the
Pedro
stars in the run
Pajes.
yesterday as he had 3 hits.
Against Brian Wu. Pajes hitting .319 on the
Hard
year. He
ground ball,
grounds
base
that
knock.
one through. Gets a hit, and the
that'll bring
inning
the tying run to the
will
plate.
keep moving. We now have the tying run coming up as Paz
So
is
digging
sitting
in, Victor Scott.
first.
This guy can absolutely
Victor
fly,
Scott
like one of the faster
is
players in baseball. We
at
talk
the
about
plate.
guys with
He's
good
hitting
speed,
.219.
and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Yep, that ball
Well,
went
he
out.
gets to balls that
Misses
get
the
by
ball.
most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base
Ooh,
hit, or
that
they may
one
have extra bases,
in
and he
first
just
strike.
takes it away.
Man at first, one away. In the air, left
And
field.
that one's hit into left. Canzone
Great effort
catches
as he's
it,
able to haul it in.
and
there's 2
he has
away.
to haul back to first. We got 2 outs
center fielder,
as Paz moves back up to first.
Digging in,
Thomas
Sajazi.
Sajazi
1 for 4 with a double in
up.
the ball game last night.
He's hitting .200 on the year. Over
Pajes
for a
off the
strike.
first with 2 away.
0-1 count.
There's a swing and a miss.
Swing and a
That
miss.
two-seamer's
0-2.
heat-seeking for right-handed batters, just runs in on those hands.
And a ground
And
ball
he
to first.
grounded that one to
He
first.
takes it
That's gonna
himself
be
to the
out
bag,
number
and that'll
3.
do it.
2 innings in
After
the
2,
books.
it's a 2-0 ball
Mariners
game.
are ahead 2-0. Raleigh, Robles, and Rodriguez will come to the dish.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news
Jordan
from around the league.
Alvarez extended his hitting streak to 16 games. The Twins are averaging 6.2 runs over the last 6 games with 14 homers. And Evaldi hurled a complete game shutout against the A's. Interesting. The Twins news is interesting because we have them in our
the
next
box now as
series.
he looks at ball 1.
So
Second plate appearance of the day for him.
that's interesting. Be interesting to see if they keep that up.
Next
Ball
pitch
next
misses,
outside.
and the count
Missed
is 2-0.
2-0. I got a 2-0 count.
On the inside corner
That
for a
one's in
strike.
for a strike. Raleigh waits 2-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Count evens at 2. We got a 2-2 count.
Struck him
And
out
he
swinging.
swung and missed.
Had him out front for strike 3.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate
George
right now.
Kirby
Just
is
disconnected from
the
head to
AL
toes in
in
terms
strikeouts
of
with
the sink
50.
of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Foul ball.
Robles fouled that one off.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late
Strike.
that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Another
Gets a
foul
piece,
ball.
and it stays
Count
0-2.
still remains
Just trying to
0-2.
protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Inside.
Ball,
It's a ball and
Missed
2
for a
strikes.
ball.
On the ground to short. Weatherholt
hit on the ground to
whips
short.
it to first on the run.
Throw to
Pretty nice
first.
play there.
Robles gets called out, and that's out number 2.
Here's another look with StatCast singing. The
Julio
throw needed to be
Rodriguez
strong to beat
is
the
at
runner, and it
at the
was.
dish.
Yeah, that play
He is
was
1 for 1 on the
close,
day.
and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just
Robles
impressive.
singled. Rodriguez singled in his first appearance. He's
Two
hitting
down, nobody
353.
On the ground
He
to
hits
third.
that one to third.
Hot
It's
shot,
past the
and
third
he can't knock
baseman.
it down.
And he gets his second hit. So Rodriguez is at first. 2 outs.
So up
As
next,
Josh Naylor is
walked
ready to
his
go.
first time. And that's down and away.
That one missed for a ball. And that one is hit into right. That one's got a chance, but it's caught on the track.
But they hold the 2-0 lead.
Mariners are ahead. 2-0 going into the bottom of the third. As the Cardinals are having some
Bottom of the
issues.
inning. Now up for St. Louis, J.J. Weatherholt.
J.J. Weatherholt. Up, he's hitting 125 as Wu gets ready to start his third inning of work.
The shortstop takes a ball.
Misses
I
for
thought
a
that
ball.
was a
Raleigh,
strike, and here's a challenge.
he says, let me see that one.
It just shaved the zone.
Ooh,
They'll keep
that
both
one.
their challenges.
I don't know how, but that one, they call it a strike. I'm going to go with it. That was close.
Swing and a high fly
And he
ball
got a hold of that
towards
one
right
to center.
field.
Rodriguez chasing
Makes
it
the
down,
grab,
makes the
tracks it
catch,
down after the long
and that's
run.
out number
One down.
Every day
one.
during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls.
Blue Jays are on
in
a
the gaps.
9-game
They
winning
practice
streak.
this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Tyler O'Neill snapped his 0 for 26 streak with a 2-hit performance
Jose
against the
Fairman
Sox.
in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris.
He fouled that one off. Count goes to 1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
1-2. One, two, 1 out.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses
And that
to
one
even the
missed
count.
for a ball. Aveli Marte broke out of a 1 for 17 slump with a 2-hit performance against the Tigers. And speaking of the Tigers, Spencer
Good job to
Torkelson
fight that one
collected
off.
5 RBIs despite the loss to the Reds. The bullpen
Foul ball
for the
left side.
Yankees
He'll
has
see
7
another.
7 saves over 9 games with an 0.63 ERA. Damn. That's saying something. 2-2.
And a good eye there.
That one missed for a ball. 3-2 count. Newt Bar is up next. We got 1 out. And that
In
one
the air,
is
right
hit
field.
to right.
Robles on the
Robles
move. Pulls
makes
it
the
down
catch.
and makes the catch.
And that's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Lars Nootbaar digs in now. Led off the game with a strikeout. This one
Nootbaar
ripped,
gets
but
a hold of that
foul
one,
to the
but
right.
fouls it
He's one
out
of the best
play.
players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Hammered
And
down
another
the right
foul
side,
ball.
but foul. That smash towards center.
And that one
Rodriguez
is hit
on
to
his way
center.
over, and the inning is
And that's
over.
going to be out number 3.
So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
The lefty to 1-0.
Aye.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
One's hit into foul territory, and that will
One
be
away.
out number 1.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena up next for the
Arozarena's
Mariners. His first at-bat
Oh
was a
for 1.
strikeout. Down and in, moved his feet.
Ball. That's inside.
Count goes to 2-0.
He's been able to go inside as well as
2-1.
outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Sliced hard but foul.
And that one's fouled off. Count goes to 2-2. We got a 2-2 count. 1 out, top of the 4th. Seattle ahead 2-0.
That one
Ball
misses.
That one
And a
missed.
full count now.
Dominic Canzone is on deck. He's hitting 178.
In the air, right field. Scott under it.
It's this one to right.
2 away.
That's going to be out number 2. So we got 2 outs. Canzone coming to the dish.
Now the left fielder, Dominic Canzone.
He has
Grounded out
11
his first time up.
RBIs on the season. Hitting near the bottom of the order, it allows you the chance to get some RBIs. Canzone fouled that
2
one
down,
off.
nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
He went 0 for 4 in
Comes
the
up
last
empty.
game.
That's strike 2.
Got an 0-2 count, 2 outs. Canzone.
Popped
It's
up.
that one foul.
Pajes
Popped it up to
settles
first.
underneath it.
Pajes
He's
makes
there.
the catch.
He's got it. And that'll do
And we're going to the bottom.
it. Mariners are down in order. They're up 2-0.
We're going to the bottom of the 4th. Mariners are up 2-0.
Bottom 4, and now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera is at the dish. Brian Wu
On
doing
the
well,
ground to
hitting.
third.
That was now pitch number
Toss to
46
Naylor.
as he
1 pitch and 1 out.
gets him the ground up to Donovan.
For the Cardinals, designated hitter,
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Fly to left his first time.
Gotta say, I kind of like this one. It looks
That
interesting.
one laced to
That
center and a
one's
base
lined
hit.
to the center, and
that's a
that's going
one-out
to be a
single.
base hit as Burleson gets on base with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across
That was
either.
the
and
second
he's had an
hit
answer
that
for
he's
just
allowed.
about every hitter he's faced.
Only
so
1
I
K,
don't think
but
this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
I mean,
Ramon Urias getting ready to hit.
1 K, but
Fly to
only 2
center his
hits,
first
so
time.
you take what you can get.
Inside, almost got him.
Inside for a ball.
Burleson, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's in there.
And then
That's strike
for a
one.
strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Quick toss to first. Back in there standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball.
And that one swung on and missed. 1-2 is the count. 1 out. Runner at first.
That's too low.
And
Ball
that
2.
one misses. Ball 2.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Count remains 2-2.
The 2-2 on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That one is fouled off.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
That one is fouled off.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
And
Got him.
Got him
For the
swinging.
strikeout. He battled for a
Urias
long time,
goes
but it
down on
finishes with a
strikes.
strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Pedro Pajes, the next to
Pedro
hit.
Pajes is up. He hit a single in his first at bat. All right, woo. Moving along.
That one's in there.
One's in for a
If he
strike.
doesn't get a knock right here,
Pajes,
that pitch he just took is
4
going to eat
homers,
at him
9
for a
RBIs in
while.
his last
You might
10
not see
games.
another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
0-1 now.
That
And
one
there's a foul
is
ball.
fouled off. Count goes to 0-2. Ooh, that
In
one
the dirt.
in the dirt. Count goes 1-2. We got a 1-2 count. Bottom of the 4th inning. Mariners are up
1-2 now.
2-0.
And that
And
skips
that
in the
one
dirt.
missed.
With the
2-2.
amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away
That
from the
close to-
catcher, but if
this will
you're
be his
anticipating
60th pitch.
based off the trajectory, get yourself
And that
in a
one
scoring
is
position.
grounded to second. The flip.
What a play. Inning
Force
over.
at second, and
The
we
Cards
are
lead one.
out of
They
here.
trail things here 2-0.
So 4 innings in the books. Mariners are up 2-0 here in St. Louis.
Welcome back as we
Leading off
take
for
a
the
look at how
Mariners,
today's starting pitchers have fared so
Cole
far.
Young.
Cole Young at the plate. Matthew
Young
Liberatore.
takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Bullpen
Ryan
action for the
Stank
Cardinals.
and
Ryan
Ryan
Stanek, a right-hander with big strikeout
Fernandez
stuff, is getting
are
fired up.
in the bullpen.
Fernandez also getting ready. The 1-0.
Nope.
He's just
Outside.
missing
One
with some
missed
pitches
ball
that-
too, but
I mean,
they're
those
challenging
They're
it.
not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a
Let's see.
strike, but so many times pitchers
Nope,
are
that
trying
one
to tease
missed.
the zone.
Count
The last 2 pitches
stays
that
at
he's
2-0.
thrown, good pitches,
So
but
they
even
lose a
better
challenge.
takes.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still
2-0.
one challenge
Cole
left for
Young
them.
waiting.
That one
That's
missed.
ball
Now
three.
That one
3-0.
misses. J.P. Crawford is on deck. Young looking like he might draw a walk, but we'll see.
Right through there for a strike.
3-1. He was taken the entire way, which doesn't surprise me. I would have done the same. 3-1 count.
And that one is in for
Ooh,
a strike.
that one's in. Strike 2. So count is full. We got nobody out. J.P. Crawford is next.
That one misses.
And
So a lead off.
Young draws the walk
Seattle, shortstop.
as Liberatore
J.P.
gives up his
Crawford.
second walk of the day.
Back to the top of the
He has
Seattle
now
order.
hit 60
J.P. Crawford
pitches
now at the
and-
plate. He's already homered in this game.
We're getting ready to get this one started. Crawford, 1 for 2.
Off the catcher and rolls
That
away.
one, ooh.
Throws
And
to
he
second.
moves up to
Not
second.
in time, He's safe.
And
he'll
we
move
got
up
a
to
runner
second,
at
no
second.
problem. Should be a
They
pass
call
ball,
it a
and
pass
that takes away the
ball.
double play.
This is something that'll
No
happen to him
double
from time
play.
to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and
Crawford.
it cost him.
He's down 0-1, but he's got a
And
runner at
it's
second. Nobody
Up
out.
and in.
That
And
one misses
1-1.
for a ball. That one misses. 2-1. 2-1 count. Crawford at the dish. Young at second, and he fouled that one off. Count evens at 2.
High
Crawford
fly ball
hits
lifted
that
in
one
the
on the
air
right.
field.
Scott makes the
Takes it in for
catch.
the out. And
Young
there's one
says,
away.
I'm not going to try it. We got one out.
Catcher,
Runner at
Cal
second.
Raleigh.
Cal
Here
Raleigh
comes the
coming
manager
to
out of
the
the dugout, and he'll
plate,
make a move
and
for the bullpen.
Liberatore
Matthew
is
Liberatore will depart.
gone.
Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Let's see who will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Ryan
for the
Stanek
Cardinals.
takes over
Ryan
on the mound.
Stanek.
And that's a big
Making
potential
his
run out there.
19th appearance.
He
He is 3-1 with 3 holds.
infielders,
A
they gotta be thinking about
6.06
keeping the ball from
ERA,
getting by them into the outfield
25.6
any way they can.
strikeout
Cal Raleigh
percentage.
digs in now.
Cal Raleigh is up. He is 0 for 2. If he gets a base hit, it's
Stanek.
possible
He's kind of a prototypical
that Young
bullpen
may
arm
score,
in today's
but it
game.
depends on
Electric
where the
stuff
ball
that
is hit.
results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit.
So Raleigh waits for the pitch,
And the 1-0.
As a
and that
hitter,
one's
when a guy
over.
like this
1-1.
comes into the game, you feel like he's standing
1-1
on top
count.
of you, and it's
Raleigh
just attack mode, coming
waiting
right at
for
you,
his
expecting
pitch.
to get a swing and miss.
He fouled that one off. Count goes to 1 and
One out,
2.
the runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth.
1-2 count. 1 out.
Just missed.
Ooh, that one
Challenge
missed.
from
They're
behind
going to
the dish
challenge
here.
it, which could be a good
Not
idea.
far out
May
of
not
the zone,
be.
but it was a ball.
And
So they're now out of challenges.
oh, wow. So St. Louis has no challenges left as they dropped both of them. 2-2 count. 1 out. Runner at second. Raleigh swings and misses.
This
He's
guy's been
struck
pretty much
out.
a non-factor so
Wow.
far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact.
It looked good,
That's the
but
6th time
he
they've set
just
him down on
missed.
strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting. And
Victor
very high
Robles
right
is
now.
up. He's 0 for
Here's
2.
Victor Robles.
Got the runner at second. 2 outs.
Fastball for a strike.
And that one's over for a strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
We're in the top of the 5th. 2 outs. Robles.
The next offering misses.
That one
One
missed.
ball, 1 strike.
Robles joined the Mariners in 24. He's a free agent signing.
And that's a strike.
That one's in for a strike. 1 and 2. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Runner at second. And the runner would.
Swing and a pop
and
up.
that one got popped up into foul territory. Herrera's going to
And that
make the
is that.
catch. The inning is over.
Mariners leave 1 as they're
And we'll
unable to
move
add
to
to their
the
2-0
bottom
lead.
of the 5th. St. Louis is still ahead, 2-0 over the Cardinals.
Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
Victor
These
Scott
fans definitely want to
is
get
up.
involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on. You know, these Cardinals showing
that one
great
in for a
discipline at the
strike.
plate, and patience
Scott,
definitely
a
seems to be the
fifth-round
name of their
pick
game in this
in
one.
22.
Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it
picked,
is, but
of course, by
so
the
far he's
Cardinals.
been really effective in this one.
Ball 1.
That
You know,
one
sometimes
missed
it
for a
just takes
ball.
getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Now a drag
He
bunt.
drops
third
a bunt.
base side. Picks
Third
it up with
baseman
the
comes
bare
up,
hand
picks it,
on the
throw,
move.
and he
Nice play.
got him.
You know, I think barehanded
Donovan
grabs might be
snatched that one.
looking plays in baseball.
Very
Takes
nice little
tremendous
barehand
body
grab.
control to bend down there, pick it up,
I'm
and then get into a position to make
shocked
a quick, accurate
how
throw to
quickly he
first.
got
It all
it.
happens in the blink of an eye. It's like a magic trick, but there's a lot that
Ooh.
goes into it.
Thomas Sajazi next up for the
Thomas
Cardinals.
Sajazi is up.
Rounded out his first time up.
They might have had a shot at maybe challenging it, but
that one
they ain't got
upstairs,
challenges,
ball
so they're kind of stuck.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one's over. 1-1. 1-1 count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, that's just a
1-2.
nasty splitter. Falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
1-2 count. 1 out.
Gets a piece and stays
fouls
alive.
that one into the stands.
The 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a
Missed
slider
2-2.
down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a
he
miss.
swung and
Struck him
missed.
out.
That's
That
gonna be
K is
strike
his third
3.
of the game.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great
Beautiful.
plan for how to deal with this
Beautiful
guy right
pitch.
now.
And the batter will be the
got
shortstop,
2 outs.
J.J. Weatherholt.
J.J. Weatherholt at the dish. He watches that one for a strike. Woo. Up to 70 pitches now.
Ball 1.
That one missed for a ball. Weatherholt was 0 for 4 in his last game.
Almost got him.
That one
Straighten him
missed
up a little bit.
inside. Count goes to 2-1.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Another foul. Count goes to 2-2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down almost
2-2
full
count.
innings of
2
shutting
outs.
baseball.
M's are up 2-0.
Goes
And
down.
got
the
him.
game.
Strike 3 on Weatherholt.
Still
And
nothing
St.
on the
Louis.
scoreboard for him after 5.
No score.
This is
2-5.
Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
We're going to the top of the 6th inning. Mariners are ahead.
Welcome back.
2-0.
It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
J.P. Crawford right there with that opening homer that just, whew. And then Brendan Donovan with the RBI. Brandon Wu, Brian Wu with some great work on the mound.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm.
Ryan
Fernandez.
Fernandez
Pretty
will
tight
take the
game,
bump.
so they're looking for
This will be
quality
his
pitches
16th
out of him right
appearance.
here.
He's
Gotta
2-0
do his
with 3
best to keep the
holds.
score right where it is.
3.24 ERA.
And now the center
32.9
fielder,
on
Julio
the strikeout
Rodriguez.
rate.
He's 2 for 2.
Rodriguez is 2 for 2.
Late on
He
that
swings
fastball.
and misses. He has 2 singles and he came across to score a run. And he hits this one back at the middle.
Base hit.
And he
And
is
they
now
have their
3 for
first hit since
3.
the 3rd inning.
He is 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Seattle. First
As
Josh Naylor
Rodriguez
up next for the Mariners.
is up.
He's 0 for 1.
Naylor is at the dish. As Rodriguez is at first.
There's a strike.
Watch that one for a strike. Naylor 0 for 1, but he did draw a walk. He did draw a walk off of Levator. And that one missed. Count evens at 1. Naylor has
Rodriguez
5 runs
gets
in
his
his
lead at
last
first,
10
nobody
games.
out. And he hits a ground ball
And that
right
one's
side.
fouled off.
And
Count
foul ball.
goes to 1 and 2. We got a 1-2 count. Nobody out. Rodriguez is at first.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Fouled that one away. So it's the top of the sixth. Mariners are ahead. 1-2.
And a swing and a miss.
Strikes out.
Definitely made him chase
Naylor
it.
goes down
Right
swinging.
there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy
No,
in the
that
box
wouldn't have been
on
a
his
strike
heels,
had he taken
and then
it,
force him
but-
to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do
You
any
see
damage.
it, you see it. So
One out man at first.
Brendan
Here's the third
Donovan's
baseman,
up.
Brendan Donovan.
That's a ball.
Donovan watches that one for a ball. He is 1 for 2 with an RBI single in the first.
The 1-0. And that gets away from Herrera.
That one misses. Rodriguez
Throws to
says, "See ya!"
second. Not gonna get
And
him. He's
he
in there.
moves up.
And now a man in
So
a
we got a
scoring
2-0
position.
count.
An unfortunate pass ball right there.
And that
Ronnie's
is
not going
the
to be
second
happy about
pass
behind the
ball
plate.
by
And with the
Herrera.
runner advancing to second, that double plays off the table right now. So we'll see if that comes back to bite him.
And Brendan Donovan
Runner at second here,
is
one
up
gone.
2-0.
Close, but
He
called
watches
ball.
that one.
And now
Count goes to
3-0.
3-0. Randy Rosarina is on deck. Let's see what happens.
There's a strike, 95.
Ooh, that one's
with
over
one.
for a strike. So we got Donovan on the dish. Rodriguez is at second.
And ball 4, 2
And he just drew a walk.
For Seattle,
So
the
Donovan is
designated
at first. Rodriguez is at second. We got one out. Randy
First
Rosarina
and
is
second,
coming to the
one
dish.
out. Randy
He is
Rosarina
0 for
getting
2.
ready to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses.
This ball
Rosarina
is well hit. This one's
labels
got a
this one to
chance.
right.
Reaching for
It got
and
caught.
brings it in.
Rodriguez moves up to
Tags it,
third.
goes to third.
And he says, "Fuck it, I'm going home."
There's the
But he
tag.
gets called out at home.
That's the inning.
And that's going to be the final out of the inning. So a double play with the catch, the throw back into the infield, and Rodriguez, he gets called out with little to no ceremony. And that is out number 3. M's are up 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the
Back here at Busch
sixth.
Stadium. Now up for St. Louis, Jose Fermin.
We're going to get Wu to go one more inning here. Ooh, that one's inside for a ball. One's over, 1-1. Wu is at 76 pitches in the 6th inning. Well,
That was a pitch in for a strike at 95.
starting his 6th inning of work.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Misses 2-2. We got a 2-2 count. Nobody out. Jose Fermin at the dish.
2-2 now.
And that one is drilled to right field. Canzone going back, and that one's gone. The score is now 2-1 as Fermin drills his second home run. And, well, it's going to be time to make some calls to the bullpen, as we knew it was coming. We just didn't know it was going to be coming this.
As hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring it.
Yeah, Canzone did give an attempt, but like you said, it was just over the wall
back to the
enough.
top of the order. Next to hit, Lars Nussbaum.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to the bullpen. We'll warm up. Let's see. Let's go Gabe Spire and Matt Brash. So Spire and Brash will start warming up. And we will see if we can get through the rest of this inning with a little ceremony.
Just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing
That
and a
one
high fly
is hit in
ball,
the
well
air.
struck. Way
And
back there.
it's foul.
And that's a foul ball.
Newtbar thought he was going to get lucky, but no. That one was foul.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And the count 1-2.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
1-2 now. Next offering is outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that one popped in the air, left field. One away.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
We got one out. Bottom of the 6th. Ivan Herrera is at the dish. Woo at 85.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
85 pitches. Yeah, he's definitely coming out after this inning.
Ball, that's out.
Because I know we're going to over 90 now. And
The 1-1 is
fouled
fouled
off.
off.
Count goes to 1-2.
The 1-2.
Woo. Waiting for the
That
pitch.
one got
And,
him.
ooh, that one's inside. And Herrera goes, wait a minute, man. That looked kind of personal. Woo. 2-2 count. And
Swing
he
and a
gets
pop
Herrera to
off.
pop
Big
this
foul
one
grab.
up. This will be out number 2 as Raleigh
Two
makes
away
the
now.
catch.
Up
2
next
outs.
for the Cardinals, designated hitter Alex Burleson.
Alec
And up next for
Burleson
St.
is up.
Louis, Alec Burleson. 1 for 2.
And we're moving towards the 7th inning.
Fastball for a
Burleson
strike.
watches that
Well,
one
he's
for
been
a
incredibly
strike.
efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over
4 for 9
70%.
over his
That's
last
well
3
above
games.
league
That's
average.
good.
And that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he
Fouled
fouled
off
that
left
one
side.
off. 0-2 count. 2 outs. Burleson
Two down,
against
nobody
Woo.
on.
And he's
Swing
going to
and a
hit
high
that
fly
one into
ball
right.
field. He's
That's
got
going to
it.
be out
That
number
is the inning.
3.
One for the Cardinals on the solo home
Jose
run.
Fermin
And this is
hits
now a
the solo
2-1
homer.
ball game.
We're going into the 7th. Mariners are ahead 2-1.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Dominic Canzone is up against Ryan Fernandez.
Canzone, the leadoff
Misses that
batter
one
as
for
he
a
swings
strike.
through it for strike 1.
Jojo
Moved into the
Romero
bullpen for the
and
Cardinals.
Riley
Jojo
O'Brien
Romero,
are
the left-handed reliever, appears to be
throwing.
getting loose. O'Brien, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Tied him up inside with that
Missed that
one.
one.
Talk about
0-2.
tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The 0-2. And that one
Inside,
missing
ball one.
inside a sharp
Missed
slider.
1-2. We got a 1-2 count. We're in the top of the 7th. Mariners are ahead 2-1.
Breaking ball.
And
in there. Got
Canzone
him
watches
looking.
that one for
One
strike
away.
3.
I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him.
Cole
and
Young
he couldn't
is
get the
up.
bat off his
He's
shoulder.
0 for
Kind of
1
a
on the
strange
day.
strikeout for sure, Boog.
Young
And
now
he
at the plate
swings
as he
and
swings
misses.
through strike 1. This
And
one
Young
in the air,
hits
center
this one to
field.
center.
Sajazi
And
settles under this one.
Sajazi makes the
2 up,
catch.
2 down.
That's out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop, J.P.
There comes the
Crawford.
skipper out of the dugout, and
And
he's ready to
J.P.
make
Crawford
the
will
move.
come up.
Ryan Fernandez
And
is
Fernandez
done, and he
is
leaves
done
in a
for the
one-run
day.
game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Righty reliever out of the pen,
Matt.
number 67.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild
Pusher.
card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Not who I expected, considering who was in the bullpen, but okay.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford.
Crawford is at the dish. He is 1 for 3 on the day with that leadoff homer.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball.
I think he
Great
tried to
swing and
obliterate
solid
another
contact, just a
ball.
little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Count is 0-1.
2 down,
Crawford
nobody
waits.
on.
0-1.
That one misses. 1-1. That one's fouled
So,
off.
a
Count
foul
goes
ball makes
to
it
1
1
and
and
2. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Crawford at the plate.
That's
And
foul off to the
he
right side.
fouled
Keeps
that
the
one
AB
off
going.
too. So the inning continues. It's 1-2, 2 outs. Crawford waiting for his pitch.
Next pitch is
And
inside.
that one
Yeah,
missed.
that's
2
ball
and
2.
2. Cal Raleigh would be next if the inning continues.
Gets a
Crawford,
piece there. We'll do it again.
Another foul ball.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing
2-2.
different pitches,
2
still
outs.
able to make some type of contact.
Let's see what happens.
Way inside.
Missed.
Wow, this guy's
Ball
really
3.
battling up there as if his
Raleigh
run
is
is
on
the
deck.
game-winning run. I love
And
his tenacity.
let's see what happens.
Payoff
3-2.
pitch. And he walked it.
Nope.
And after
Missed.
that long
Ball
battle, he's
4.
aboard representing the tying run.
Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh is coming up.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 3 in this one.
We got a runner at first. We got 2 outs. We got Raleigh at the dish.
Maybe losing
And
command
that
a
one
little
was
bit after the walk.
inside,
Next pitch,
and
not even
Raleigh-
close.
Wow. Raleigh had to do a little tap dance to get away from that one.
First with 2 gone. Oh,
I don't know how you
Missed.
take that.
2-0.
that was a strike. And that's in for a strike.
That one's in. 2-1. Crawford's at first. 2 outs.
Sliced
And
hard.
Raleigh
Foul
fouled
down
that
the
one,
left side.
even in the count at 2. We got a 2-2 count, 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Mariners are up 2-1.
And now it's filled
That
up.
one missed.
RBI spot here.
Count
Just got to stay
goes
focused
full.
on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
We got a 3-2 count, 2 outs. Crawford will be on the move with the
3-2.
pitch.
To the
And
right
Raleigh
side.
hits
And
it
that
to
one
second.
handled.
And that
Throws
is going
to
to
first
be
in
out
time.
number 3.
That's the inning.
So we're going to the
Left for
bottom of the
Seattle.
7th.
They lead it
Cardinals
2-1.
are down 2-1 as they look to mount a comeback, maybe? Or at least try.
Bottom of the 7th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ramon Urias.
But they will be doing it against a new pitcher as we will be bringing somebody else in. And That will be Matt Brash. Brash will be coming in relief of Brian Wu.
So they turn things over to the right.
Brash.
Brash.
His
These
10th
are the
appearance.
spots
He
where
had
relievers
6
really
holds,
make a
8
name
and
for
2/3.
themselves. Late and
No
close.
ERA,
There's
a
not much margin for error, but at the
26.7
same time,
strikeout
There's a
rate.
reason they're put in these situations.
And we will leave Spire there, and we will get Andres Munoz warmed up for the banked inning if need be.
You see the velocity,
Over
97 with that fastball.
Brash got its first strike over.
Looking to
Yards.
get the tying run on base.
Swings
In
and
the
hits
air,
this one to
field.
right.
Robles gets there.
Robles
He's
makes the
under
catch.
it.
That
Stretches
is
out and
out
holds it
number
in.
Next
1.
for the Cardinals, first baseman, Pedro.
So up next, Pedro Pajes.
Pedro Pajes is up. He's 1 for 2 on the day.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
First strike.
The Mariners holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one is downstairs.
Down
And the
for
count
a
even
ball.
1-1.
Count goes 1-1.
Ball 2.
2-1. We got a 2-1 count. Brash
This one in the air.
got him to pop this
Naylor
one up.
moving under
Naylor's
this one.
going to move in.
And a
Makes
couple
the
of quick
catch for
outs.
out number 2.
Victor Scott next up for the
Victor
Cardinals.
Scott is up next.
Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Donovan playing in. They expect a bunt. That one misses for a ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Scott hits one to left center. Oh, Canzone misses. Rodriguez comes up,
And the double
makes the
puts
catch,
tying run in
and
scoring position with
Scott
2
is
away.
at
Put a
second
pretty good jolt into that one.
with
Great
2
swing,
outs.
nice
His
balance, and
4th
great
double of
transfer,
the year.
And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the
And
field.
that
So,
one-
huge at bat in this game coming up.
That one was a good at bat there, as Scott got him a nice hit.
Thomas Sajazi.
As Thomas Sajazi is up next. Let's see if Matt Brash can
As a pitcher, you know the runner
get
on
the
second is
strikeout.
ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you
Oh,
really have
God,
to execute
yes.
on the mound.
Oh, Brash looking for
So
the
tying run
strikeout.
at second. Not close with
One
that
misses.
one. And that's
Count
ball
goes to
1.
1-1. Scott's at second, representing
ball
the
right
tying
side.
run. The grounder to second.
There
That
with
is going to
plenty of
be out
time, and
number
that ends the
3.
inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals.
7
They're
innings in
down
the books.
2-1.
Mariners are up 2-1.
Back here in St.
Leading off for
Louis,
Seattle,
we go to the
Robles
8th.
leading it off.
Victor Robles now at the plate.
Hey.
M's are up 2-1.
And that's through there for a
That
strike.
one,
And
ooh,
it's
Robles
0-2.
is down
Doesn't seem to like the
0-2.
pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Let's see what happens.
Got him swinging.
And Robles
And
goes
beat
down on
himself up
strike.
on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider
Julio
really caught way
Rodriguez,
more of the
he's
plate
3
than it
for
was supposed
3.
to.
3 singles and came across to score.
Rodriguez in the box
One
here.
missed for
Let's
a
that
ball.
one go for a ball.
27,195.
Rodriguez.
Him
wants
for a
another
strike.
look at the
Rodriguez
cold
goes,
strike. It's a challenge.
I don't know.
Barely only a hair out of the zone, but it was
Count goes to Owen.
So they
Count
still
goes
got both
2-0.
their challenges.
Seattle maintains both challenges.
Check swing
Inside
and held
ball
up.
three.
3 balls,
That
no
was
strikes.
3-0. Naylor's
This part
on
of the
deck.
order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Rodriguez fouled that one off. Count goes to 3-1. That one's fouled off. 3-2 count. We got a 3-2 count, 1 out. Top of the 8th inning, Rodriguez
Strike 3. and
struck
that's 2
out.
in a row.
Ooh.
Here comes the skipper.
Rodriguez
and we're
went
gonna
down
see
on
pitching
strike.
change in this spot. Number 67 out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Pushard is out. We'll see a new pitcher coming in.
A new
And
arm
it will
into the
be
game.
Riley
Righty,
O'Brien.
Gets an
Making his
opportunity to
14th
square off
appearance.
against his former
He has
team,
6
so
holds.
I wouldn't be surprised if he came out
13
a little
innings
extra
pitched.
jacked up right
ERA of
And
2.08.
here's the first baseman, Josh
And
Naylor.
really a former Mariner. Interesting, okay. Riley O'Brien, a former Mariner. Interesting.
That one off the mark. Ball 1.
That one misses. Ball 1. We got 2 outs. Naylor at the plate.
Well, that's really the
And
money
that
spot
one's
down
over.
and away.
Strike.
If you can locate that
1-1.
consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one ripped, but
Naylor
foul.
fouled that one off. Count goes to 1-2.
2 down, nobody
1-2
on.
count.
We're in the
2
top of
outs.
the 8th.
And
Bouncing
Naylor
back with 2
fouled that
strikes.
one off. We got 1-2. 2 outs. Naylor
In the air
hits
to
that
left
one
center.
in the air to
Newbar
left
dead
center.
sprint.
Newbar comes
Pulls it
in,
down and he makes the catch.
makes the catch.
Mariners
Final
go out
out.
quietly there as they're unable to
Going
add
to
to
the
their
bottom of
2-1
the
lead.
8th inning. Mariners are up 2-1 over St. Louis.
Back here in St. Louis, on to the bottom of the 8th. J.J. Weatherholt digs in now.
J.J. Weatherholt will face Matt Brash. Okay. And Munoz will pitch the 9th if we can keep the lead. All right, Matt Brash will make his second inning. Make his second inning of the work here, and that one missed for a ball. That one's over. Count goes to 1-1. So we got a 1-1 count.
And fouled off.
And Newt Weatherholt fouled that one off.
Here's a 1-2.
Here comes the pitch.
Just misses with
And that one missed.
That's a really
Count
good
evens
take.
at 2. 2-2 count. Nobody out. Weatherholt against Brash.
Swings and misses.
swung and
Struck
missed.
him out.
Strike
Pretty good strikeout
3.
right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run
Jose
across the plate.
Furman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Fermin.
Fermin, he hit the homer that gave St. Louis the lead in the 6th inning. Trying to avoid giving up another homer. Fermin.
Now the 0-1.
Ooh, that one missed.
The
1-1.
Ends trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is downstairs.
Missed.
It's
2-1.
2-1.
We got a 2-1 count. Bottom of the 8th with 1 out.
That's a
And
bullet, but it
Fermin
goes foul.
fouled that one away in the seats. Count evens at 2.
Spoils the
Count
two-strike
stays
pitch,
at
and he'll see
2.
another.
2-2 count. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th inning.
A little bit low. Full count
That
now.
one misses.
And an ABS
3-2.
challenge
But Raleigh
coming from
goes.
behind the dish.
Maybe, maybe
So
not.
the call stands. That
Called
knocks them
uphill.
down to one challenge left.
M's only have 1 challenge. So, all right, we got a 3-2 count. 1 out for me,
And
and
a
we'll wait
payoff
for the
pitch.
pitch. He
Sharp
hits it
grounder,
to
that's
second,
through
through for a base hit, and he gets on first with 1 out. The tying run is at the plate. The
Always
tying
feels
run is
amazing
at
getting the
first.
job done when the team
Go ahead
needs you to
run
come
coming to the
through. It's
plate.
just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a
Lars
team battle.
Newtbar is up,
Nice job of staying back and
representing
letting
the
ball
go-ahead
be
run.
Now it's going to be Lars Newtbar.
And
Popped in
Newtbar
the
hits
air,
this one to left.
field.
And
And
it's
there's
going to
2
be
down.
out number 2. So we got 2 outs.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Runners at first. Ivan Herrera
Next
is
up
up.
for the Cardinals.
Right now, they're looking
Let's
for
see how it
something to hit
goes.
hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That one
Just
misses
missed.
for a ball.
This one chopped to
Fouled
the
off.
ground,
Count
but
goes to
foul.
1-1. 1-1 count. 2 outs. Rash looking to get out of this inning. And that one is hammered to center. Rodriguez running it down. It hits the wall. Tying run's going to score, and we are going to go back to even, tied at 2 now.
Out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into
Wow.
the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So now the DH spot, Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson is up, and we're going to make a trip to the bullpen. And we're going to bring in Gabe Spire. We're going to let him trip
And here comes the
pitch to
Mariners manager to
Burleson.
the mound. Pitching change coming. Gabe Spire on a pitch out of the pen here.
Spire making his
Bringing in
9th
the lefty
appearance.
with the
He's
left-handed
0-1
hitter
with 2
coming up
holds.
to hit. Classic bullpen
9
move right
and
here,
2/3
so we'll
innings,
see how it works out.
6.52 ERA, 31% on the strikeout rate. And let's see. Hopefully we can get out of this with little to nothing to speak of.
Oh, he doesn't get the call.
That
And
one
it's
missed.
1-0.
Ball 1.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Check swing, and he went.
That one's over
And the
for
count
a
even at
strike.
1.
Burleson hitting .444 with runners in scoring position. And that's pretty good right now, considering he's got a runner at second.
Out to short.
That one's hit the short. Crawford scoops
Crawford
it,
throws the
throws,
first
and
in
they
time.
get the final
They
out.
limit the damage here. But
So
a run will
Ivan
score in the
Herrera
inning on this RBI double.
Drives in the
2-2 game.
RBI, tying it at 2 as we're going to the 9th inning.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And now
Brendan
for Seattle,
Donovan
Brendan Donovan.
On the bump, or at the dish, it'll be Donovan, Arozarena, and Canzone against Riley O'Brien right now. Let's see what happens. Donovan hammers this one to
And
right,
a base hit.
drops for a
So the
single,
go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
and the go-ahead run is
Couldn't have
on
timed
with
it up any better
nobody
than
out.
that. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners.
Randy
0 for 3 with 2
Arozarena
flyouts
is up.
and a
He is
strikeout.
0 for 3.
There's a strike.
Watch that one
If
for
you're a
a
base
strike.
runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The Mariners with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the 9th. Strike 2.
So
Ball
now it's all
behind
about
0 and
protect
2.
mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball.
Dominic
Block it if
Canzone
you
is
have to,
next,
as far
and
as just a
then
late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
Young
some
would
way,
follow him.
Somehow find back into this
That
at bat
one
through the
missed for
count.
a ball. Cole Young would follow Canzone.
The next pitch misses.
That one missed.
It's 2-2.
Count goes to 2-2.
The
We got a
go-ahead
2-2
run
count.
aboard at
Nobody
first.
out.
Nobody out.
Donovan at first.
Got him looking.
That's strike 3 of the
And a
Rosarena. Strikes out
first
looking.
out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to
Dominic Canzone is up.
At the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really
One
nice
out.
pitch.
Donovan at
Now at
first.
the plate, Dominic Canzone.
That one
99
missed.
with that
That
two-seamer.
one's over for a strike. I'm sorry. I was going to say I thought it missed, but it was actually
One
over.
away, tie game.
0-1 count.
Go-ahead run stands at first.
2-2.
Next offering is down low.
Missed for a
No, he's really
ball.
working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a
1-1
little bit off
count.
velocity. Try to
One
get a
out.
rollover, something on the ground.
Brendan
Stay away
Donovan
from
at
that big
first.
hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one
And
ripped to
Canzone
left.
lines
Makes
this
the
one to
grab.
left. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind
Cole
yourself
Young
it's
is
about the
up.
process. He did everything
represents
right there.
the
Nothing to show
final-
for it, but in your mind, you have to convince
He
yourself
represents
that
the
it was
final
a
chance
very
for the
good at-bat.
Mariners to take the lead going into the bottom of the 9th inning. Let's see how the plate appearance goes.
Young stands in
That one
here.
missed
Takes
for a
ball
ball.
low.
That one's over. Count
Two gone.
evens at
The
1.
possible go-ahead run at first.
Young fouled that one off. Count goes to 1-2.
Here's a 1-2. There goes the runner. Knocks that one
And
away,
that
and we'll
one's
do it
fouled
again.
off. Count is still 1-2. And another foul ball.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Stays
And
alive.
another foul ball. Young fighting to stay alive. It's 1-2.
Swings
And
misses.
that was strike 3. Unfortunately,
Mariners
Cole
lead
Young
one.
struck
Score
out.
remains 2-2.
We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Juarez, Pogs, and Scott will come to the plate with the Cardinals looking to try to put an end to this before we
Bottom
get
of
to
the
extra.
9th inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias is up.
In for a strike.
That
Good
one's
slider.
in for a
Well, he had a
strike.
pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best
That one
pitch you'll
missed.
see in this
1-1.
at-bat to hit.
1-1 count. Bottom of the 9th.
The 1-1.
And he hits that one to right. It's going to drop for a hit. And the winning run
And now the
is
winning
on
run is
first.
on base.
Up next for the
Got a
Cardinals.
fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely
All right.
smoked that.
Pedro
Now
Pajes
for
is
St.
up.
Louis, Pedro Pajes. That one's in
And he
there,
watched that
and
one
it's
for a
0-1.
strike. Pajes would love to drive across the winning run.
That finds the mark on the
And he
inside.
watches that
corner.
one. Strike
0-2
2.
count, both pitches on the inside part
0-2
of the plate.
count.
Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get
One,
beat here. This is a good time
nobody
for
out.
something off speed or away.
And that one missed for a ball. Spire looking for the strikeout.
That one missed.
You
Missed.
don't want to get beat by
Count
a
evens
fastball
at 2.
in. And he spits on that one.
2-2 count. 1-0, nobody out. That one's hit on the ground.
Right back to the mound.
And
Could be
they'll
an
get the
easy two.
first.
Tosses
They'll
to
get the-
first. They'll take
they'll
it.
get the
winning
out at
run now
first.
in scoring position.
As the winning run moved up to second.
Right fielder, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott.
Victor
Next
Scott
up for the
is
Cardinals. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
He doubled.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a
Got his
left-handed
only
hitter
hit with
facing
a double.
left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over
Let's
the
see what
shortstop's
happens.
head.
That
Ball
one
foul.
is fouled off. Scott only hitting 143 with runners in scoring position.
The winning run on second base.
Swings and misses. Count 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge
Honestly,
spot.
I'd
You've
like-
got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet.
Ooh, that one
whatever it
missed.
takes.
1 and 2. I don't want to have Scott being.
The 1-2.
Well, he won't be.
And that's too high.
Well, hopefully. 2-2 count. 1 out. Runner at second. Fire.
Line drive out towards left
And
field.
there's a
That's
line
base
drive
hit.
into left.
Throw comes in quickly,
And we
the
got
winning
runners
run
at the
third
corners.
Now with only one gone.
Well,
1
that
out.
had a lot of pressure riding on it,
And,
so really great job coming through
ooh.
right there. It's got to feel good. Now,
Sagazy
that sets up a
is
huge
at the
at-bat in this
dish.
ballgame.
And up next for St. Louis, Thomas Sajazi.
Hopefully.
Double steal. Squeeze attempt misses. Out at
He
the
tried to come
plate.
in and home.
He
And
missed the squeeze attempt there.
wow. Man, I give them that. They tried something. So Scott is on second. Sagazy is at the dish. We have 2 outs. And that one is through the infield.
Around third.
Scott is coming to the plate, and that is the winning run.
This one's over.
St. Louis gets the win
Walk it off
in
win it
walk-off
3-2.
fashion, 3-2. Wow. Sagazy drives in the winning run, and what I was trying to avoid happening ended up happening anyway.
And the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting
Oh,
finish to this game
man.
today.
So game 1 of this series goes to St. Louis as they win it in the bottom of the 9th, 3-2 on a walk-off. Wow. Poor Mariners, man. That was
3-2
brutal.
final score in this one. For
3-2
Chris
is the
Singleton
final
and our
score.
entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shelby.
Cardinals
Talk to you soon.
lead this series 2-0. Riley O'Brien gets the win. Gabe Spire gets credited for the loss. Ouch. Jose Furman was named player of the game. That homer, which, ended up being the difference that won them the game. We will move on to game 3 of this series. That was insane. So game 3, we are looking to avoid being swept as we lost game 1, 5-2. We lost game 2, 3-2. Luis Castillo versus Michael McGreevy. Oof. And Troy Taylor has been added to the IL. Forearm tightness. All right, let's go ahead and get game 3 in the books. St. Louis is at 15-11. Seattle is at 16-12. All right, let's see what happens with game 3. It'll be Luis Castillo. All right, we'll bring in Robles. It'll be Luis Castillo and Michael McGreevy.
Out. 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 You're out. Out. Out.
Good game so far.
Out.
Through 5 innings, nobody has scored. And there's only been 5 hits, 4 of them by the Mariners.
Ow!
Okay, 5 of them by the Mariners now.
You're out!
St. Louis gets on the board in the bottom of the 6th. Okay, I don't know what happened, but they scored. It won't exactly tell me, but alright. 7th inning, Mariners looking to try to get back into this game. Castillo. It's still 1-0. St. Louis as we enter the top of the 8th. We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. And it's going to be the top of the 9th. Robles, Rosarena, and Masterboni. And they will
Now
face
pitching for the Cardinals.
Matt
Number 49.
Sabanson.
Matt Swanson.
All right, let's see what happens.
3!
Robles struck out.
3!
Rosarena struck out. And Masterboni flew out. So Cardinals take the win. 1-0. Michael McGreevy goes 6 2/3, 8 hits, strikes out 2. Castillo takes the loss, and the Mariners drop 3 games to St. Louis. 8 hits by Seattle. Canzone and Rodriguez, Canzone and Rodriguez were the only 2 without a hit. Canzone did draw a walk. Castillo goes 8 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, 10 Ks for St. Louis. They only had 3 hits. Herrera had 1 and Pong had 2. They pushed across that 1 run and that was it. McGreevy goes 6 2/3, gives up 8 hits, walks 1, strikes out 2. Jojo Romero goes an inning and a third, walked 1, struck out 3, and then Matt Savance goes an inning, strikes out 2, gets his 9th save of the year. Seattle drops 3 to St. Louis. We will be on the road still. We are heading to Minnesota. And for that series, it will be Bryce Miller against Simone Woods Richardson in Game 1. Game 2, Zavi Matthews versus George Kirby. And then Game 3, Joe Ryan and Logan Gilbert. The Twins are 16-2, 16-12. Mariners are 16-13. Mariners are 3 games up on the Astros, 4 on the Angels, 5.5 on the Rangers, and 6.5 on the A's. White Sox have a 3-game lead on the Twins, 4.5 on the Tigers, 8 on the Royals, and 8.5 on the Guardians. So we will be back probably, let's say, later today or maybe tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure, but we will be back later today, and we will be looking forward to this 3-game series with the Minnesota Twins. And until then, I will see you guys later. Y'all have a great day.